Talking to Brett Baier, host a special report with Brett Baier on the Fox News Channel, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern, here on the Steve Malzberg Show. Bill O'Reilly yesterday said that Robert Gibbs' attack on Wendell Goler the other day at the White House press briefing, where he took Goler to task and Fox News to task through Goler for an interview that Neil Cavuto did, and by the way, misrepresented that interview. First of all, I think it's unprecedented, but O'Reilly says that it's basically a start of a new war, in his words, against Fox News. Do you believe that the conflict, which apparently died down, is now going to ramp up again?
I hope not, Steve. I really hope not. I mean, we've been around this block. We're trying to reach out to the White House and to interact. It was fairly unprecedented for that kind of interaction from the podium of the White House press briefing. Today, he was asked about what he said, Robert Gibbs was, and he said that apparently he had the wrong Fox show when he was talking about the interview and with former FEMA Director Michael Brown, and he alleged that Brown had said that the administration wanted to bring down or orchestrated the explosion of the oil rig to change policy on drilling offshore. And Brown didn't say that in Cavuto's interview. Gibbs said, why would you have this guy on? Put him up, is what he said. He was a guest, and after he appeared on Neil's show, he also appeared on Chris Matthews and Anderson Cooper. So it is strange, some of the things that come out of the administration. I hope it's not the beginning of a new war. We're going to try to continue to reach out as much as we can.
So he confused it with one of the legitimate news networks shows, I guess.
I know. It's a little frustrating, but, listen, we take it day by day.
I understand that. Okay, one more. I see you also, you played on your show on a special report, the remarks made by Contessa Brewer. She wasn't alone, unfortunately. We played this bite yesterday or the day before on MSNBC, lamenting the fact. No, she actually said it on a radio show, Stephanie Miller's radio show, lamenting the fact that she was hoping that it wasn't going to be a Muslim or a Pakistani involved in the attempted terrorist attack in Times Square, because then people would become racist and run with it. And she lamented the fact that it had turned out that way. You played that, and I mean, is that totally crossing the line for someone in her position?
Well, I don't know. We put it in the grapevine. It fit an interesting take on this whole development with the failed attack. That the instinct was to wish almost by some folks that it was a right-wing group, or Mayor Bloomberg, who said, this could be somebody who's against the health care bill. Well, it turns out that this guy has ties to the Pakistani Taliban, and ABC News is reporting this afternoon that Faisal Shahzad was in touch with Anwar al-Awlaki.
Oh, geez.
This is the cleric who's in Yemen, who is behind and at least touched 3 attacks in the U.S. in the last 6 months. The Christmas Day bomber, Nidal Hassan, the shooter in Fort Hood. I mean, this thing we're not finished running out the string here. We're trying to chase this down at this hour. But the inclination, the wish that it wasn't a Muslim who may have been behind this, I think shows, and that's what we were pointing out, that you have to keep your eyes open to what the world is.
And Brett, Bloomberg, according to news reports I heard, everybody in the law enforcement knew on Sunday the guy's name, his house. He was under surveillance. They put him on the no-fly list Monday afternoon, and Monday evening he tells Katie Couric it could be a health care nut. I don't get that.
I don't get it either. But it's the world we live in. It's a politically correct world. There is an issue, with obviously some folks take it to an extreme, but at the point of trying to figure out what's behind it, I don't think you should shut off any possibility.
I'm with you. Brett, thank you for your time as always. Look forward to next week, sir.
Okay, Steve.
Take care. Brett Baier, host of Special Report with Brett Baier on the Fox News Channel in about an hour and a quarter from right now.